My name's Kerfoot. Was born in Richmond. Was 3 years old. I moved to Philadelphia. World War II broke out. And then we moved to Raleigh. Oh, my grandchildren, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got 5 of them, and they're all thriving. They're all in their 20s. Resuming country, I got one on the West Coast, one in Austria, and one in Charlotte. He's married, and his bride, and I've got 2 in South Carolina. So we have to be a little careful about time zones to make sure everybody's awake.
Yeah.
But we do make it work. Oh, well, my first impressions of her, she was really nice, very vivacious. Very pretty girl, very pretty girl. We both, at the time, were both out of college, working for IBM. I saw her in the hall one. I asked her if she'd like to have dinner. And she made a mistake of saying yes. We dated for a couple of years, and then we got married and started moving with IBM. I would say that she's a woman of faith. It has served us both well. We've been married 61 years, so she's a woman of faith, a great faith. And some of the challenges she's had, and I mean, she's just a living testament to her faith in God. Well, I like people. Sharm and I stepped out in faith at age 55. I decided I would retire and live out my life stream of unpaid community service. I served on the board of hospice, worked did a Habitat house. I used to do the Salvation Army soup line. Did a lot of work with my church. I'm presently involved with the Raleigh Rescue Mission. I do a lot of volunteer work for them. Do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So just take a pause. Just hang on a minute. Just think about what you're about to do and make sure it is right. Pray about it, that's fine. Talk to your spouse or your parents or your boyfriend or girlfriend and trying to figure out what is the right thing. What's God really leading you to do in your major decisions. Being able to look back and see how blessed I've been throughout my life. My grandchildren thrive, and watching my children mature too, because they're growing older, unfortunately, the same rate as I am. Well, my joints are stiff.
Heard that?
Oh, mate. So, my energy level was dropped off. That's probably the most significant thing I've noticed. My energy level was dropped off. To stay close to their faith and to practice their faith and get involved with the church, the Sunday school group in particular. That's something that they really don't appreciate in their 20s. I didn't. But as you grow older, you realize how important that is to one. It's more about life than just working and having fun. It's more than just about what you're doing day to day. Just by staying active. I don't intend to vegetate. Let's put it that way. My plan is definitely not God's plan. All right? Now, we did pray a lot about my retiring at 55. My kids were all married. They had kids. I had grandchildren at that point. And one of my sons-in-law was killed, leaving my daughter and her son. A few years later, another one of my sons-in-law passed away from cancer. So my community service turned into family service, and it was the tragedy was terrible on my kids as well as us. I mean, the first son-in-law used to call me Dad because his dad had died when he was 15, I think. But I had the blessing of helping raise my grandchildren. Your dad is like is like a gloved hand. And the glove disappears, but your dad's spirit lives on.
Right.
So my granddaughter, she came over every Tuesday to take me to the grocery store. And I said, "Can I buy you some grits?" She said, "Papa, all the driving you did for us. When we're growing up, just like reunions and whatever it is. At least we do. Just take you to the grocery store." And I think even my grandchildren have come to realize that God does have a plan. And he doesn't tell us what it's going to be ahead of time. His plan is definitely not our plan. God has a plan. He's in control. We can think we're in control, and we can try and pray about it and all that, but he's got something else in store for us. For the better in the long run.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my sermon for the day.
I mean, goodness gracious. That's some valuable stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, really, thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Couldn't ask for more than what I got.